The alleged killer of Brandy Ibanez enters a plea in court after being extradited from Oregon. And the suspects accused of killing 8-year-old Edgar Cassian Jr. have been found and arrested in Mexico.
Believe it or not, some rain-snow mix to rain in the Tri-Cities to the Blue Mountains, but warmer temperatures are on the way this week. I'll get you prepared.
From Camp KVUE Local News, this is Good Morning Northwest.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Jill Sperling.
And I'm Jason Valentine. Good Monday, friends. Good Monday, Jill.
Good day to you. And how was your weekend?
Oh, it was fantastic. I did a little wine tasting at Frechette Winery. If I can name drop, it was a fabulous time. And went to the races out at the racetrack on Saturday. How about you?
Sounds excellent.
It was.
Just mostly running errands for me. Yeah.
But we have an interesting week. We're starting it with a little bit of snow this morning in places, but it's very light. We have slushy conditions in places, but we have the return of upper 60s to 70-degree temperatures by the weekend.
Okay.
Let's take a look outside. And again, don't be confused, folks. We got a little bit of shower activity. And again, between the Tri-Cities, outside the Tri-Cities into Walla Walla and the outlying areas, we do have a little bit of snow falling, but we're still above the freezing level for most of our areas. You can see just a little bit of shower activity, and we've had it for the past couple of hours. It's very light, but we could be seeing some slushy conditions kind of outside Walla Walla, like in Milton Freewater and in Athena. So be careful out on the roads. It's going to move on here as we move along in the morning. So for Yakima, you have a fine day today. Partly cloudy skies, highs in the lower 50s. We are staying cooler, folks. And again, rain-snow mix possible in the Tri-Cities, but it'll be mostly in the form of rain as we get to today, mid to lower 50s as well. And just some very light snow to rain-snow mix moving on in the day, and a little bit of showers in our afternoon. We do have some scattered showers this afternoon, kind of unsettled before. We're going to be cool for your work week, but we do have a warm weekend on the way. Can't wait to tell you about it. My full forecast is coming up. But for right now, let's send it back to Jill.
7 months after her body was found in a bag in the Columbia River, Brandy Ibanez's alleged killer, her ex-boyfriend Richard Jacobson, appeared in court. Jacobson was extradited from Multnomah County, Oregon to Benton County Jail on Thursday. Friday, he pleaded not guilty to a second-degree murder charge and protection order violation. Ibanez and Jacobson had 2 other daughters. The judge issued a no-contact order against Jacobson. Ibanez's family and friends were in the courtroom hopeful that justice will be served. Jacobson's bail has been set at $2 million. His trial is set for May. His remains were found last February in rural Benton County, and now the couple accused of killing 8-year-old Edgar Cassian Jr. have been captured in Mexico. Edgar Cassian Garcia and his girlfriend Araceli Medina are now awaiting extradition back to the States after U.S. Marshals arrested them. 5 of their children, who were also declared missing, have been found alive, and according to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, they're already back in Washington.
The charges against the 2 fugitives were horrific. That's how this couple ended up on the U.S. Marshals 15 Most Wanted list. From my understanding, they're still in Mexico and awaiting extradition back to the United States to face the justice that they deserve.
That's John Bischoff with the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. There's no word on where specifically in Mexico the couple was found or when they'll be extradited to Washington. A memorial has been planned for the baby whose body was found abandoned along the side of I-82 between Richland and Benton City last month. The Benton County Sheriff's Office said an autopsy showed the infant was stillborn, but the death investigation is ongoing. Friday, the Sheriff's Office said there has been so much attention on the case, a Benton County family came forward to make funeral arrangements. The memorial will be Saturday, April 8th at Sunset Memorial Gardens. We have more information, including links to contact investigators if you have information about the case, on our website, yaktrinews.com. We're learning more about what happened when a Pasco police officer was shot during a traffic stop on March 24th. Police say Officer Phil Hanks pulled into the Circle K on West Court Street in Pasco just before 6 a.m. to block a suspected reckless driver. The latest Special Investigations Unit reports released Friday says that as Officer Hanks walked up to the suspect's car, 38-year-old David Galvez shot through the closed door at him, then sped away as the officer crawled back to his car. Investigators say because of the circumstances, officers were able to chase Galvez and stopped him with the help of Benton County Sheriff's deputies. Galvez was injured and taken to the hospital. Investigators did not give an update on his condition, but say he is still in custody. Firefighters had a busy afternoon Friday as they raced to douse an apartment fire in Kennewick. The flames sparked on a fence in the backyard on the 6800 block of West Kennewick Avenue. The fire was extinguished within 20 minutes and the damage was contained to 2 units. 15 people have been temporarily displaced due to power being disconnected from the apartment complex. No one was injured despite the windy conditions.
The unit got here in about 5 minutes, discovered a turbulent fire in a backyard space behind an apartment complex. The crews knocked down the fire quickly from the outside and then went into the inside of the structure to look to see if any of the fire has extended into the attic. Thankfully, they have not found any extension.
The cause of the fire is still under investigation, and the American Red Cross is working with the displaced occupants to provide shelter and meals as needed. Cadleck Regional Medical Center raised a flag Friday to raise awareness of the life-saving gift of organ donation. The flag will fly through the month of April, which is National Donate Life Month. This event hit home for Sue Bergen. Her son died in 2018 after being hit by a deer while riding a motorcycle. His organs were gifted to people in need. His mother now advocates for others to do the same.
And I could go on and on about him, but the greatest gift and why I'm so proud is because he had that conversation with his wife and she knew exactly what he wanted done if something were to happen to him. He knew the risks of riding a motorcycle and just life in general. I mean,
she says her son's legacy lives on through his children and through the recipients he was able to help through the gift of organ and tissue donation. You can find resources on our website, yaktrinews.com. Starting today, a key Main Street intersection in downtown Walla Walla will be closed for a month. There will be a detour in place directing drivers around to East Rose Street. The city says the intersection of 1st and East Main needs reconstruction to fix utility infrastructure and upgrade the traffic signal. They're also planning new water features and changes to the landscaping. Again, that street closure begins today and is expected to last through early May. We'll return in just a moment, but first, Jason Valentine joins us live now for another quick look at weather.
We have some wet roads this morning in the Tri-Cities. In Walla Walla, we have some slush on the ground, so be careful with your driving. But believe it or not, with snow this morning, we have a warm-up coming this weekend. I can't wait to tell you about it. My forecast coming up.
And you could have a tough time at car lots over the next few months as consumer experts are seeing gas prices they haven't seen in over 30 years. That's next on Good Morning Northwest.
There's something new from Better Than Bouillon. Introducing the Culinary Collection. Chef-created flavor combinations like smoky chipotle and Italian herb that add a little something special to your family favorites. But don't take our word for it. The Culinary Collection from Better Than Bouillon.
At Vapiano, we invite you to slow down, enjoy the journey. Make a reservation today. Taste wine where it's created. Sample a variety of wines from Sauvignon Blanc, Cabernet Sauvignon, Syrah, and make it a day to remember. Vapiano Estates, Walla Walla.
For the first time in a while, the road ahead of us looks good, and it's about time. Since 1989, Arrow Construction Supply has been Washington and Idaho's leading provider of products and services for asphalt, concrete, and erosion control industries. We have all the products and equipment for sale and rent to get the job done. So if you're ready to make your road home as smooth as the road ahead, then you'll want Arrow paving the way. Arrow Construction Supply.
Need to refresh your room in your home?
Yeah, have you seen this place?
Well, right now you can get a look you love and save big during the home makeover sale at Furniture Row. Find huge savings on every sofa, every dining table, and every bed. Save up to $800 on Purple mattress and adjustable base bundles. Plus 3 years, no interest financing. Shop the largest selection at the lowest prices guaranteed.
I love it.
The home makeover sale on now at Furniture Row.
The last thing you want people thinking about when they're in their golden years is money. We have a new family member living with us, which is my mother-in-law, Kathleen. She has had MS since my husband's been 6. We have our caregivers that come into the home, and help out with her. She gets showers every day. Walk Cares is a really unique program. As you get older, you're still cared for and you're still valuable. It's just great to know that if needed, Walk Cares will be there for them.
I want to be smarter with my spending now. And that's what we're here for.
Find a healthier approach to money at Giza.
We are Grocery Outlet and we are your Bargain Bliss Market. What's Bargain Bliss? You know that feeling you get when you find the name brands you know and love, but for way, way less? That's Bargain Bliss. It's Grocery Outlet's 20% off wine sale, going on now till April 11th. We have hundreds of wines sure to pair with any gathering. So act now, because these deals won't last long. Stop in and save today.
Grocery Outlet Bargain Market.
Incredible Palouse Falls by Air. Cap give you local news at 6 Tuesday.
It's 5:11 on this Monday morning. Well, new data shows it's never been as hard to buy a car in the United States as it is today. Even with an improving supply chain, numbers from the Bureau of Labor Statistics say car prices are climbing higher and faster since 2020 than any other point in the last 35 years. This data shows inflation for used cars is getting better in the last few months. The average price of a new car has gone up almost $12,000 in the past 5 years. The average price for a used car is up almost $9,000. The last time car buyers saw these types of price hikes was back in the 70s and 80s. Well, Southwest Airlines has unveiled its new action plan to prevent another operational meltdown. You might remember last December when nearly 17,000 flights were canceled and 2 million passengers were stranded over the busy holiday season. The plan includes adding more winter equipment and staffing at some airports. Southwest is also planning to invest $1.3 billion in technology updates this year. That funding will go towards finding a quicker restart during extreme weather and improving communications and decision-making across operations. Coming up, the United States continues to be ravaged by deadly storm systems, the latest one leaving over 30 dead across the South. And folks, we have a little bit of rain to rain-snow mix this morning, to even a little snow in the outlying areas, but warmer temperatures on the way. My first alert weather forecast is next. Stick with us.
It's the home makeover sale at Furniture Row. And right now, every sofa, dining table, and bed is on sale. Save up to $800 on Purple mattress and adjustable base bundles. Plus, get 3 years no interest. The home makeover sale, on now at Furniture Row.
Welcome to the Village Bistro. We're happy you're here. I wanted to share with you some of the things we have on our menu. One of my favorite things is our lemon ricotta pancakes, topped with blueberries and powdered sugar and butter, and oh my, they are so delicious. You gotta try our 4-cheese mac and cheese or burgers. Some say they're the best in town. We love to get to know each customer that comes in, and we want you to feel like family when you're with us.
Want to drive?
Really? Most of us agree our roads are safer when we put away our phones. But we still have some people to reach. So spread the message. And set the example. Because that's how we make the road a safer place for you and your loved ones. Together, we get there.
Hey Ham Fam! Easter is April 9th and Honey Baked Ham is your Easter dinner headquarters. Bring home our famous slow-smoked, fully cooked, spiral-cut hams, dripping with our handcrafted, mouth-watering glaze. Or try our smoked or oven-roasted turkey breast. At Honey Baked Ham, we have your complete meal with a host of delicious sides and decadent desserts ready for you to bring home. Spend less time in the kitchen and more time with your family this Easter. Place your order today, give us a call, or order online at myhoneybakedstore.com.
Whether you're looking for your next houseplant, getting those spring flowers in the ground, or planting your dream garden landscape, Queensgate Gardens is the place to go. Queensgate Gardens in Richland. Let's grow together.
Click at RV Tri-City Superstore has gone mad.
with huge discounts on a huge selection of top brand RVs, which means the lowest prices, factory incentives, and rebates.
You guys gotta beat the spring rush and get in here now.
Shop online and find the floor plan you like, then build it, price it, and click it.
Or come to the Pasco Autoplex.
From travel trailers to fifth wheels, toy haulers to motorhomes, the huge indoor-outdoor RV show is here. Get a better RV and the lowest price guarantee.
Only at Click It RV Tri-Cities or ClickItRV.com.
Be a winner like me and get the Click It RV.
Next, ET,
I'm excited about it.
we're with country music's finest for all the action in Austin.
E.T., see you at the CMT Music Awards.
Next, ET.
Tonight at 7 on Cap KView.
Don't make a fuss. Spring into savings at Denver Mattress. You'll shop brands like
Sealy and Temper
and Purple too. 3 is no interest. Ship free to you. Denver Mattress.
Cap KView First Alert Weather, helping keep you and your family safe. Now, Cap KView First Alert Weather with Jason Valentine.
Good Monday morning, everyone. Hope you had a wonderful, wonderful weekend. So, AM rain to snow mix for the Mid-Columbia, just in parts, mostly the Tri-Cities, into the Walla Walla area. A little more rain, though, than rain-snow mix, but even a little bit of snow in our outlying areas. Scattered PM rain, but it is warming up soon by the time we get to our weekend. So here's a look at our radar. We do have rain right now in the Tri-Cities, pretty light, but we still have a little bit. This is mostly rain-snow mix, very wet snow, if you will. So just some slush on the freeways and again in the Walla Walla area and along the foothills of the Blues. So be careful out there, but that will be moving on. So let's take a look at our futurecast. It should be moving pretty quickly as we get into our morning hours. Transitioning just plain old rain for Walla Walla, a little bit of a heavier cell for Pendleton. Still, if you're heading into the mountains, quite a bit of snow fell over the weekend there, so be very careful if you're heading over into I-84 over the Blues. So we are looking at some scattered showers as we get to our evening hours. Then that will be moving along and looking at a much nicer Tuesday, even though we have some shower systems around us. And we could see a little bit of shower activity heading towards our way at the end of our work week. We're keeping a close eye on that. So we are currently above the freezing level across the board, save for Yakima, still staying very, very cool. But it's good news that we're above it in the Walla Walla area. We are just above it. So again, some wet snow to rain snow mix falling there this morning. But look at this temperature trend. We're finally arching up. Again, today, tomorrow, and Wednesday, we're still well below our average, but then we finally get back to, oh my goodness, 70s on Sunday. That would be for the Tri-Cities. So most of our areas will see upper to mid 60s by the time we get to our weekend. So warmer temperatures are on the way, I promise. So as we look at the wind situation, we are seeing some winds in double digits, pretty heavy, mid-teens for Walla Walla, Pendleton, Hermiston, all the way up to Prosser, and double digits for most of our areas, staying light though in Yakima. So our wind outlook, we're going to be staying just below the 10-mile-per-hour mark as we move into tomorrow, and these winds this morning will die down as we move along in the day, and then just oscillating between about 10 to 15-mile-per-hour winds into our weekend, so a little bit of breezy conditions. So hey, the Dust Devils opener, hey, it is just 3 days away. Easter, a week from yesterday. The NFL draft, 24 days away. So plenty to look forward to, folks. All right, mid to lower 50s for the Yakima Valley, 48 in Ellensburg. Over in the lovely Mid-Columbia, mid to lower 50s. We are staying cool, folks, and very cool mid 40s in Walla Walla and Pendleton. So bundle up as you're heading out the door, especially in Yakima and in the Blue Mountain region this morning. So mid to lower 50s through Thursday. Got a chance of some shower activity on Thursday, and then up to 60 degrees Friday, and then mid to upper 60s for your weekend. Overnight lows finally get above that freezing mark consistently starting Wednesday late night. So a warming trend is finally here as we have entered April, if you can believe it. In the Tri-Cities area, mid to upper 50s through Wednesday, 61 Thursday, and then up to 73 by Easter Sunday. So folks, we do have that rain snow mix to even snow, say in Milton Freewater and Athena areas, but it's wet snow. So be careful with the slushy conditions if you see it this morning. Things will clear up though as we move into our early afternoon for the Blues.
At least 32 people are dead as brutal storms move across the U.S. President Joe Biden is pledging help from the federal government, while forecasters are warning the severe weather isn't over yet. Amy Kiley has the latest.
dangerous weather continues moving across the U.S., leaving behind a trail of destruction and death. This video shows hail falling near Dallas. Today, that storm system pushing through Louisiana.
This is just an unbelievably tragic moment for our state.
At least 5 people are dead after a twister hit Arkansas over the weekend.
We have activated the National Guard in the hardest hit areas of the state.
Just across the state line, Tennessee reports at least 15 deaths, with one in Alabama and another in Mississippi. The weather isn't sparing the north either.
3 individuals have lost their lives in the tornadoes that came through Crawford County.
Illinois communities are reeling from tornadoes. At least 5 people are dead due to severe weather in Indiana, with another fatality in Delaware. Now, a snowstorm is moving across northern states, and it could bring a spring blizzard to South Dakota.
If anybody has learned a lesson, it is that when those alerts come in, we need to take them seriously.
I'm Amy Kiley reporting.
The Washington State Department of Agriculture will be opening up its Yakima office to the public again starting today. The WSDA closed all its state facilities in March of 2020. Now, with the office set to reopen, you can visit it in person. The reopening also means that pesticide license testing will be able to resume at the Yakima office building. The Spring Break Carnival opened Friday at State Fair Park in Yakima and runs through this week. Cap KVU's Emily Goodell got an inside look at what the carnival has to offer and a deeper look at the people behind it.
They've got 15 different rides, including 6 new ones. One of those new ones is here at the Dumbo ride. They've got all the fair foods that everyone loves: corn dogs, cotton candy, pizza, burgers, cheese fries, nachos, churros, ice cream, elephant ears, popcorn, slushies.
During COVID, there was no fairs or festival, which was so unfortunate, because everybody needs to celebrate and have fun and just get out sometimes. So this carnival was kind of put to bed for that time frame. Coming back out, people are just so happy, to come back to the carnival and to have some kind of festivities that we're happy to provide that.
Admission is free, parking is free. For Friday, we open at 4 o'clock today. Saturday and Sundays, we'll open at noon, and all next week during spring break, we open at 2 every day.
Reporting in Yakima, Emily Goodell, Cap KVU Local News.
When we return on Good Morning Northwest, we hear from the Washington man who rescued a snowboarder trapped in a tree well on Mount Baker.
Get $1,500 purchase allowance on a 2023 Cadillac XT5 and XT6. Visit your local Cadillac dealer today.
I'm getting backyard cookout vibes. Inside? Oh, that's the new DQ Backyard Bacon Ranch Signature Stack Burger. Now you can take the backyard anywhere with honey barbecue sauce and house-made Hidden Valley Ranch. You guys are taking this backyard anywhere thing really seriously. Maybe next time you'll take that DQ Backyard Bacon Ranch Signature Stack Burger to, the actual backyard.
We need a hose.
Only at DQ. Happy tastes good.
From Cap KVU, Apple Valley Eats.
Okay, we started many years ago. My mom was the one who started the business. She was doing it at home. But when we moved here, we're from Colombia. When we moved here like 15 years ago, she's just making more cakes for friends. People were asking for more cakes. I'm like, okay, let's do it. Let's open the business. So we finally decided to move here. I love the place. People, like our customers, keep coming and they just tell the other friends to come, and we are super busy all the time. We love our customers, and that's how everything starts.
We specialize on custom cakes, whatever you guys are looking for, anything that they want to make. We can make that cake come to life. No matter what it is, we can also do cupcakes, cake pops, cookies, anything that the customer wants, we'll do. And we'll make sure that it's perfect and exactly how they want it, because my mom is very much a perfectionist, so everything has to pass through her and it has to be perfect.
We take in every detail because we want to make sure every vision comes to life, you know? And just seeing smiles on people's faces, making them feel welcome, because you know, you never know what somebody's going through. So giving them like that special treatment just really can make someone's day.
Hey fans, Eric the Peanut Guy here to tell you that Dust Devils Baseball is back with affordable family fun all season long. Join me at Geisa Stadium on Thursday, April 6th for opening night. We'll kick off the new season with our annual Magnet Schedule giveaway thanks to Tri-Cities Community Help. We conclude the evening with a spectacular post-game fireworks show presented by CEO Energy. And on Saturday, April 8th, come out for more post-game fireworks thanks to Yoke's Fresh Market. For tickets, visit DustDevilsBaseball.com. Dust Devils Baseball. It'll blow you away.
This newscast sponsored by WAGrant.org. That's WAGrant.org.
Welcome back. A heart-pounding rescue on Mount Baker in Washington state. A man was skiing in an isolated area on March 3rd when he spotted a snowboard upside down on the snow.
His quick reaction may have saved a life, and his GoPro camera captured it all. Jessica Janner Castro reports.
If you blink, you almost miss it.
You all right?
Francis Zuber says he was skiing through the trees with a friend at Mount Baker when he caught a glimpse of a snowboard sticking out of the snow near a tree well.
I shot up to him, no response. Like, okay, like this guy needs to be rescued right now. Hold on, I'm coming. I don't know how long he's been in there for. Like, no one else is coming, most likely. Like, I need to get to him right now.
He knew he needed to act fast.
Hey, you all right? Can you hear me? Like, he was fully upside down. You know, I had to dig down 6 feet to get to him. And that part was way more exhausting than I thought it was going to be.
Digging for minutes through heavy snow as quickly as he could.
Come on, help me out. Help me out here.
And finally reaching him.
You okay? You all right? Okay, you're good. You're good, I got you.
Luck of being in the right place at the right time.
You okay? Can you breathe? Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. We're both gonna catch our breath for a sec. I'm gonna help dig you out, okay? Thank you. Yeah, no problem, man. Oh.
Now binding them together forever.
Okay, you all right? I'm good. Okay. I'm gonna back up for a sec, get my shovel out, okay? Thank you. You're good, man, you're good. He's like, hey man, you saved the life today. Like, thank you for stopping.
Wow.
That's just incredible.
Yeah.
And my heart, oh my goodness. Yeah, that's terrifying.
And the odds of finding him were very low. So
yeah.
Thank goodness he fell and then noticed it behind him. If he hadn't fallen, goodness.
Wow, yes, definitely right place, right time.
Yes.
Well, the snowboarder had been buried upside down in a hazard called a tree well. It's also called spruce traps, and they are depressions that form at the base of trees that can present a real danger for skiers.
My goodness. Well, hey, a happy ending.
Yes.
My goodness, I'm sure he was so, I can't imagine the feeling of being dug out like that and just going, oh, I am going to live, you know? I mean, how scary.
Oof.
All right, folks, have a look at your first alert weather forecast. A little rain, snow mix, and a little wet snow to talk about this morning. I'll have your forecast coming up.
And coming up on Good Morning Northwest, former President Donald Trump is headed to New York one day before he's expected to make history as the first president, former or sitting, to face a criminal arraignment. And the jury selection for the trial of an Idaho woman accused of killing her children is scheduled to begin today.
In today's Tech Bites, Tesla is setting some new records. Elon Musk's car company says it delivered more than 422,000 electric vehicles in the first 3 months of the year, and it created nearly 441,000. Both of those figures are new company records. Expect fewer movies from Netflix. According to Bloomberg, the streaming service is cutting back production and laying off some workers, they say in hopes of creating better quality projects. Over the past 2 years, Netflix has released at least one movie per week. Well, today is the 50th anniversary of the first cell phone call. Back on April 3rd, 1973, Motorola engineer Marty Cooper dialed his rival from a Manhattan street corner to announce he was calling from a portable phone, which you can see looked like a huge brick. Cooper is now 94 and he's set to reenact the call today. Hard to believe it's been 50 years. Those are your Tech Bites. Have a great day.
When we started Blue Buffalo, we made a promise to our boy Blue that we would create the best pet food we possibly could, made with the finest natural ingredients and none of the things you find in many other pet foods. We call it the True Blue Promise, and it's our commitment to feed your pet just like we would feed Blue. It's what makes Blue Buffalo unlike other pet food companies, which have many different brands with different standards. We have one standard, the one inspired by our boy Blue for the well-being of your dog or cat. Because like you, we love them like family too.
When it's go time, I don't let constipation stop me.
Great tasting Dulcolax Chewy Fruit Bites work naturally with the water in your body in as little as 30 minutes. So you can go fast, go gently, and go on with life. Dulcolax Chewy Fruit Bites put you comfortably in control.
Blood when you brush could lead to worse over time. Help stop the clock on gum disease now. Parodontax toothpaste is 3 times more effective at removing plaque bacteria, one of the main causes of bleeding gums. Parodontax, the gum experts.
The city of New York prepares for former President Donald Trump's arrival today, one day before his scheduled appearance in court. And Pope Francis is up and about after being released from the hospital, preparing for the holiest week of the year.
And folks, some rain-snow mix throughout the Tri-Cities and Blue Mountain region, but warmer temperatures are on the way this week. A very spring-like week ahead. I'll get you prepared.
From Camp KVUE Local News, this is Good Morning Northwest.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Jill Sperling.
And I'm Jason Valentine. Good Monday morning, friends. And we had April Fool's Day over the weekend.
Yes.
We're always so thankful we're not on the air
Absolutely.
on April Fool's Day. I even forgot, and
Yeah.
I didn't get, did you get snagged on anything?
I didn't get pranked on anything, but I felt like Mother Nature was pranking me with Saturday. It was so windy.
Yes,
And I'm thinking, this is supposed to be spring.
It was, well, and we get winds in the spring, and we also get a little bit of rain-snow mix to even some wet snow in places. Let's take a look outside our Legend Skycam network. You can see a little bit of shower activity going on in the Tri-Cities. You're going to have some wet roads this morning, and between the Tri-Cities and Walla Walla, we're going to have a little bit of slick roads going on with some wet snow on the ground. So pretty much this is the last vestige of what we saw in the mountains over the weekend. So we are seeing just a hint of rain-snow mix in places, Prosser, down in just to the periphery of Pendleton and in Walla Walla. But folks, this is mostly in the form of rain-snow mix to wet snow. So what does that mean? It's just going to mean slushy conditions for you to drive on this morning. For Yakima, you're very chilly this morning. Bundle up before you head out. Partly cloudy skies, highs in the lower 50s. For the Tri-Cities area, we're already seeing that shower activity, maybe in the outlying areas, a little bit of rain-snow mix, highs in the mid-50s today. And for Walla Walla, again, some wet snow to rain-snow mix this morning. That'll continue into noon and then settle down as we get into our evening hours. But folks, this weekend, we're looking at much warmer temperatures. So I'm looking forward to telling you that in my forecast that's coming up. But for right now, let's send it back to Jill.
Security is on high alert in New York City ahead of former President Donald Trump's arrival. Metal barriers have been erected around Trump Tower and the criminal court building in Lower Manhattan, with the NYPD bracing for possible protests.
In just hours, former President Trump expected to arrive in New York one day ahead of his historic arraignment. Donald Trump becoming the first president, current or former, to face criminal charges. He's due to surrender at Manhattan Criminal Court on Tuesday.
He's gearing up for a battle. This is something that obviously we believe is a political persecution. We're ready for this fight, and I look forward to moving this thing along as quickly as possible to exonerate him.
Sources tell ABC News Trump is facing around 24 charges, including felonies. We won't know what they are until the indictment is unsealed, but prosecutors had been investigating how Trump accounted for hush money payments to Stormy Daniels weeks before the 2016 election.
Hush money payments themselves, not a crime. Falsifying business records to conceal hush money payments, typically a misdemeanor, but can be a felony if it's done in furtherance of or to conceal another crime.
That other crime could be a federal campaign finance violation, a state election infraction, or tax crime. Whatever charges the grand jurors decided on, they might not be the only ones Trump faces, since there are other federal and state criminal investigations into possible election tampering, the January 6th insurrection, and his handling of classified documents. Trump is expected to arrive in New York sometime this afternoon and spend the night in his Fifth Avenue apartment before he's driven by motorcade to his arraignment. Once inside, he'll be processed but not handcuffed and walked along the 15th floor corridor into a courtroom where his attorney says he'll plead not guilty.
I've done 1 million arraignments in that courthouse with celebrities and whatnot, but this is a whole different thing.
Now, there will be no other court proceedings on the 15th floor while Trump is inside. Streets around here will also be closed. Now, after the arraignment, Trump will reportedly head back to Mar-a-Lago, where he has announced plans to speak. Morgan Norwood, ABC News, New York.
Pope Francis appears to be on the mend, leading Palm Sunday Mass at the Vatican just 24 hours after leaving the hospital for what the Vatican says was a bout of infectious bronchitis. Millions of Catholics around the globe now breathing a collective sigh of relief as Sunday marked the start of Holy Week and what's expected to be a busy week for the 86-year-old pontiff. The Pope marked the beginning of Holy Week with a passionate sermon, thanking the faithful who prayed for his health and urging the world to take better care of the poor, sick, and lonely. It appears the Pope has no restrictions after his hospital stay, and the Vatican says his schedule isn't changing. On Thursday, he will celebrate Mass in a Rome juvenile prison. On Good Friday, he will attend a procession around the Colosseum, and he'll then preside over Mass on Easter Sunday. Today, the Idaho mother charged with killing her children goes on trial. Lori Vallow was allegedly part of a doomsday religious cult and believed some members of her family had, quote, dark spirits. Here's ABC's Rhiannon Alley.
This morning in Idaho, jury selection begins in the trial that will determine if Lori Vallow Daybell killed her two children, 7-year-old JJ and 17-year-old Tylee. A separate trial will also be held for her husband, Chad Daybell, also accused in their murders. They're also both charged in the death of Daybell's late wife.
What we can expect to see, at least from the defense, is some sort of effort to make Lori Vallow Daybell look like she's insane, that she's suffering from delusions, she's suffering from mental illness, and that she didn't know what she was doing.
The grandparents of Vallow's children reported them missing in 2019 after Vallow privately married Daybell in Hawaii and joined his religious group.
Can you tell me where your kids are, Chad and Lori?
In divorce papers, Vallow's ex-husband said Lori believed she was a godlike figure who called the children zombies and said she was sent to usher in the apocalypse.
Ever since she's been involved in this doomsday cult, that is not the same Lori that we knew for 13 years.
After 9 months of searching, the children were found in a shallow grave on their stepfather's property. Prosecutors say while carrying out their doomsday plot, Lori and Chad also planned to collect his late wife's life insurance money.
If Lori is convicted, we'd expect the maximum possible penalty that the court can give, which would be life in prison without parole.
While pleading not guilty, Vallow's defense team has insisted she has an alibi. The trial could take up to 3 months. Rhiannon Alley, ABC News, New York.
A judge took the death penalty off the table for Vallow. She also faces charges in Arizona in the death of her ex-husband, Charles Vallow. Jason Valentine is here with a look at your forecast.
Folks, we have some wetness from rain all the way to some wet snow this morning for the Mid-Columbia and the Blues. I'll get you ready for your work week, and my forecast is coming right up.
Plus, records were broken at the Women's College Basketball Championship last night, and now all eyes turn towards the Men's Championship later today.
Steps to a brighter future with Merit Resource Services.
When you are in need of substance abuse disorder treatment and your burdens are too much to bear alone, Merit will help. Our experienced and certified staff offers support recovery for all in need by providing access to quality assessment, education, integrated treatment services, and co-occurring services for substance abuse and behavioral health needs. Merit Resource Services, where we believe in recovery for all.
Imagine a knife taking this much abuse and didn't need sharpening. Introducing the incredible NutriBlade knives, coated with granite stone non-stick and made of stainless steel, one of the hardest substances on earth. Now everyone can chop, slice, and dice just like a pro. Order right now to get this professional 6-piece set of NutriBlades for just $29.95. We'll even ship them to you free. Get your own NutriBlade knives, the last knives you'll ever buy.
When it comes to supplying the farm, come to Northwest Farm Supply. Keep a flock healthy and happy with the largest selection of Purina around. Plus, all the equipment you need to keep the farm running right. And we have the best customer service. We really do. Northwest Farm Supply in Hermiston, Prosser, and Othello.
Your roof protects your home and family every day. Shouldn't it be the best roof possible? With Air Roofing, a family-owned business in Prosser, you'll see why our customer reviews speak for themselves. No job too small, big enough to take care of your roofing needs. Air Roofing, a company built on quality and reputation.
Do you listen to the TV on high volume or have trouble hearing conversations? Then you would benefit from hearing aids. Don't waste thousands on expensive hearing aids when you can get Nano's revolutionary technology for just $297. Don't be fooled by higher-priced hearing aids. The CIC Recharge is a true hearing aid, not an amplifier. With rechargeable technology many customers say is superior to more expensive models. Call now and get not one, but 2 Nano hearing aids for just $297. Plus, we'll add a portable charging case and ship your order absolutely free. The CIC Recharge has a tiny in-the-ear canal design that is nearly invisible. Why keep missing out on important conversations or waste thousands of dollars? Call and get 2 CIC Recharge hearing aids for only $297 and free shipping.
800-820-2755. Again, that's 800-820-2755.
Make your first move with battery power made by Steel. Right now, save $50 on the FSA 57 battery trimmer. Real Steel. Find yours.
Portion of Cap KVU sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
5:41 on this Monday morning. Now to March Madness, wrapping up tonight with the men's title game. The women, well, they already are making history. LSU winning its first women's basketball championship. Here's ABC's Andrew Dimbert.
LSU has captured its very first national championship.
This morning, LSU celebrating a dominant win over Iowa for the NCAA women's title. The 3-seeded Tigers were the underdog, facing Iowa megastar Caitlin Clark.
Clark separates and knocks down a 3.
She scored 30 points, setting the record for most points in an NCAA tournament, men's or women's. But it was not enough to overcome LSU's offense in the highest-scoring women's final ever.
This team is just amazing. We've built each other up from the summertime, and I'm so happy.
Tonight, it's the men's title game. 4-seed UConn faces 5-seed San Diego State. The Aztecs celebrating this wild, buzzer-beating win over the weekend.
Butler with 2 seconds. He's got to put it up. And he wins it.
That shot from Lamont Butler, a childhood dream realized.
In the driveway, I used to have a court that I used to play on, and it was a bunch of like 3, 2, 1 shots. It was for sure a dream come true. It's no comparison to what actually happened.
Even more remarkable, just over a year ago, Butler lost his sister. She was murdered. He says he felt her presence while making that game-winning shot.
I think she was with me with that shot. She probably guided the ball in a little bit, so I miss her, and I'm just happy I'm able to do this for her.
Andrew Dimbert, ABC News, New York.
That shot was spectacular. San Diego State, though, will have their hands full tonight. UConn has won every game of this tournament by double digits. Coming up on this Monday morning, a new study has been released that estimates the amount of educational time children have lost to the pandemic. Now we'll return with your first alert weather forecast with some wetness to even some wet snow in places. I'll get you ready for your week ahead. My forecast is coming up next.
Portion of Cap KVU sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
Jack, we think you're going to love this. Corn chicken. Corn chicken. Corn chicken. So?
Get out.
Right, okay.
My $6.99 popcorn chicken is back, only at Jack in the Box.
When great food meets delivery, people just smile.
Taste and See Deli in Yakima offers delicious catering that's home cooked like family. And whether you need a dozen box lunches or 100 breakfast burritos, we've got you covered. Give us a call or stop by. Taste and See Deli.
There's something new from Better Than Bouillon. Introducing the Culinary Collection. Exciting new flavors like sofrito for casseroles or adobo for fajitas, each adding a little something special to all your family favorites. But don't take our word for it. The Culinary Collection from Better Than Bouillon.
If you've got the TV volume way up right now, then you really need these. These tiny but powerful little hearing aids are the Nano CIC Recharge, priced at only $297 for a full pair. These are not simply amplifiers. These are ultra high quality, ultra reliable hearing aids, priced thousands less than other hearing aids. They fit right in your ear. Nothing shows in the back of your ear. Payments as low as $36 a month.
1-800-277-1540.
Homeowners, Washington is moving to renewable power. Consider an investment in green energy. Rooftop solar with Solar Power Northwest, a true one-stop shop. Solar Power Northwest, a better way to solar.
Furniture legs can scar your floors, costing you a lot of cash. Now there's Ruby Sliders, the new chair leg covers that protect your floors, prevent scratching, and slide with ease without all the noise. They fit snugly on both size legs and glide across any floor. Now you can move even your largest furniture with no effort at all. Regular felt gets worn and easily falls off. But Ruby Sliders feature an ultra-tight nano-weave material attached with an industrial-strength adhesive to the cover, so they're built to last. Plus, they're ultra-flexible and conform to most sizes. They'll protect any kind of floor, from hardwood, laminate, ceramic tile, and more. Call or go online now to get Ruby Sliders for as low as 99 cents with free shipping. That's right, free shipping. This offer is not available on Amazon, so order now.
Call 1-800-701-0426 or visit rubysliders.com. So call 1-800-701-0426 now.
Well, what are you supposed to do if you're in a hot tub and a mountain lion comes up?
We stand up, we say things like, "Get out of here, mountain
You mountain lion!"
Next live, Lorraine Bracco and Jeremy Jordan.
Today at 9 on Cap KView.
My $6.99 popcorn chicken is back, only at Jack in the Box.
Now, Cap KView First Alert weather with Jason Valentine.
Good Monday morning, everyone. Hope you had a wonderful weekend. Yes, we do have some AM rain to snow mix, mostly in the Tri-Cities surrounding areas into Walla Walla and into the Blue Mountain region. So a little bit of wet snow possible in your area. Scattered PM showers tonight and then warming up soon by our weekend, especially Easter Sunday. We are going to be much warmer. Can't wait to show you that. So we do have just plain old rain, Tri-Cities area, just a little bit of rain snow mix in the Prosser area, even in Hanford, and maybe just a touch in Yakima. So be very careful out on the road. Some slick conditions out there, but we continue to see rain snow mix to actually wet snow falling in the Athena area, Milton Freewater region, pretty much just slush on the road. So some slick conditions to start your work week. So as we head into our morning, we are going to see these showers move on down to the south. And again, Pendleton, keep an eye out for rain snow mix as well. And then that'll be moving along, and then some scattered showers into our evening. And then we'll be looking at much nicer conditions as we head into tomorrow. Mostly shower activity surrounding us. It looks like we'll be pretty nice on our Wednesday, but we could see a little bit of shower activity Thursday and Friday as we make a transition into warmer temperatures. You wouldn't know that yet for Yakima. You're at 24 right now, so bundle up as you're heading out the door. We are looking at pretty much mid to lower 30s, 33 in Walla Walla, right at that edge for rain snow mix to that wet snow. So we're looking at our temperature trend. We're slowly going to warm up. We're still mired pretty chilly into Wednesday. Then we start getting near our averages, and for the Tri-Cities up to 73 by Easter Sunday. So that means mid to upper 60s to lower 70s for the rest of our areas. Folks, warm temperatures are finally on the way. We do have double-digit winds this morning, so a little bit breezy. These winds are going to slow down into our evening hours. That will be very nice, and after especially Saturday's heavy winds. We'll be seeing winds between about 5 to 15 mile per hour, increasing a little bit for the start of our our weekend. Still very manageable as opposed to those 25 to 35 mile per hour winds we saw on Saturday. Dust Devil season opener, it is 3 days away. It will be at home as well. Easter a week from yesterday, and the NFL draft just 24 days away. All right, as we head into our day, mid to lower 50s for the Yakima Valley, 48 for Ellensburg, mid to lower 50s for the Mid-Columbia, and very chilly along the Blue Mountain region in those mid 40s. Again, with some wet snow to rain snow mix this morning. Be careful out on the roads. So as we move along into our work week, we're looking nice in Yakima, mid to lower 50s through Thursday, 60 by Friday, and then look at that weekend, mid to upper 60s. Again, we could see a little bit of shower activity Thursday through Saturday. We'll keep a close eye on that. In the Tri-Cities area, 56 tomorrow, up to 61 Thursday, and mid to upper 60s for your Friday, Saturday, and 73 by Sunday. My goodness, warmer temperatures are finally coming as we move the calendar over the weekend to April. So again, rain snow mix to wet snow between the Tri-Cities, Walla Walla, and Blue Mountain region, even in Prosser. Be careful if you see those slick conditions out there. It will be warming up as we move along in the morning, transitioning to rain and then scattered rain this evening.
A new study suggests school-aged children worldwide lost out on more than a third of a year's worth of learning when COVID-19 caused schools to close. Researchers looked at data from 42 studies on learning progress during the pandemic in 15 different countries. Most of the studies were done from high and middle income countries and a few from low income ones. They found that learning deficits due to school closures were, quote, particularly pronounced for children from low socioeconomic backgrounds. The authors said the students have still not recovered from the setbacks and suggest that school districts take steps to add tutoring and learning time, such as summer programs or longer school years, in an effort to get them back on track. The paper was published Monday in the journal Nature Human Behavior. Unsettling news for those who enjoy drinking alcohol. A new study found that drinking moderate amounts of alcohol every day does not, as once thought, protect against death from heart disease, nor does it contribute to a longer life. The study, published Friday in JAMA Network Open, examined existing research on the health and drinking habits of nearly 5 million people. It found that even drinking relatively low levels of alcohol increased the risk of death. That's less than 1 ounce a day for women and about 1.5 ounces per day for men. It's one of the largest studies to debunk the widely held belief that moderate drinking of wine or other alcoholic beverages is good for you. And the most recent dietary guidelines for Americans recommend that adults limit alcohol intake to 2 drinks or fewer a day for men and 1 drink or less for women, and says even drinking within the recommended limits may increase the overall risk of death. When we come back, marshmallow peeps are a sign that spring has arrived, and artists in Maryland are bringing in the season with the 16th annual Peep Show.
At West Richland Family Dental and Prime Dental Pasco, we are open from 7 a.m. until 7 p.m., Monday through Friday, plus Saturdays for when the week gets to be too full. West Richland Family Dental and Prime Dental Pasco, stunning smiles for the whole family.
At the Blue Mountain Station Cooperative in Dayton, Washington, we offer you the Pacific Northwest's finest local products: fresh baked goods, locally grown produce, artisan cheese, fresh roasted coffee, wine, honey, and so much more. We invite you to explore Dayton today.
Nobody likes throwing out fresh food that's gone bad. At Bosch, we care about quality ingredients as much as you. That's why we reimagined the way we preserve food. The Counter Depth Refrigerator from Bosch, featuring the revolutionary Farm Fresh system. With powerful freshness technologies, temperature and humidity stay balanced, and your foods stay fresh up to 3 times longer. Fresh by design, it's refrigeration reinvented.
Total Energy Management has been serving the Tri-Cities area with superior HVAC service for over 38 years. Our priority is to exceed consumer and client expectations with innovative Carrier products in a brand new facility with state-of-the-art equipment. It's time to beat the cold with Carrier's Cool Cash rebate of up to $1,750. Turn to the experts at Total Energy Management and save on your next home comfort system.
Pure Filtration Products is your Inland Northwest air quality specialist. We offer filtration products for all your commercial, industrial, and manufacturing needs. From cooling towers to industrial dust collection systems, commercial buildings, schools, hospitals, or manufacturing facilities, we have you covered. Call today and schedule your free facility site evaluation. We'll send a certified air filter specialist to your site to evaluate your filter requirements. Call or click today. Pure Filtration Products.
Hey Dad, look,
Us.
this is the magma chamber.
This isn't us, is it? When did we get so connected to our devices and so disconnected from each other?
She's not answering.
What? And when our phones have turned us into this,
LT,
what do you do when you're a company that sells them?
we gotta fix this.
It's time to find what we're missing. Join us in taking a break from our devices. Take the phones down for 5 challenge for 5 days, 5 hours, or even just 5 minutes. Feels good. And let's find us again. US Cellular, built for us.
Sundown M Ranch promotes patient-centered integrated care that focuses on the mind, body, and spirit. At Sundown M Ranch, the patient is the reason we are here. We take pride in our reputation of assisting individuals and family members through a difficult process with compassion, respect, and confidentiality.
Sundown M Ranch saved my life.
Last month, I celebrated 31 years of sobriety.
Sundown M Ranch. Today is the first day of the rest of your life.
The best way to end your day. Friends, tonight at 11:05.
All right, folks, let's head closer to home. And folks, don't be shocked in the Tri-Cities area. We are seeing snow falling right now. It is wet snow, so just some slush on the roads this morning. Now for the Ellensburg area, you're going to see 48 and let's say partly sunny skies today. So staying cool as we move over into the lovely Yakima Valley. We're seeing mostly sunny skies, highs in the mid to lower 50s, and the Chiefs in upper 40s. For the Mid-Columbia, we are seeing snow in places right now, very wet snow. So just be careful out on the roads, mid to lower 50s. This snow will move along very quickly. Now for Athena and Milton Freewater, we're seeing a little bit more of the snow sticking this morning. Other than that, we're looking at just touchy and slushy driving conditions, especially in Walla Walla and between the Tri-Cities and Walla Walla area.